Hello instructors. This is a quick video walkthrough of the week-by-week pacing guide for the 25-26 school year. Pacing guides are just that, a guide. This is not a requirement for what you must cover in your classroom on each individual week. However, the purpose of the layout of the week-by-week pacing guide is to keep you on pace with the college assessment due dates. For those who were with us last year, you will notice some minor adjustments. For one, we don't have a traditional and block schedule any longer. Now, the pacing guide is divided by week. So you will see on my screen here, as I'm looking at Module 0, Week 0, the calendar is divided into 4 weekdays. Notice it says Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, and Day 4. For schools that have a traditional schedule with 5 school days, you can treat this as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with Friday as a flex day. For those of you who are on block schedule where you see your students twice a week, you will be combining. So day 1 and 2 would be handled on Monday or Tuesday. Day 3 and 4 would be your Wednesday or Thursday, or however that works in your block scheduling. And then much like the 5-day week, the Friday for block schedules for the occasions when there are 3 class days during a block schedule week would also be a flex day. So part of the pacing or calendar plotting that you will be completing at the beginning of the school year, each year for on-ramps, is related to fitting all of the work into your calendar as matches when you meet with your students, so that they are prepared to submit their college assessments on the college assessment due dates. The layout of the week-by-week pacing guide has 1 page or slide for each week of the semester. Starting with Module 0, Week 0, which is the very first week of school, you will see that the calendar is divided into 2 rows, one for your high school course and one for the college course. The high school course is the Canvas course that you, the instructor, have access to. You will be assigning the content from your high school course for your students to complete, and you will be grading that content in your high school gradebook. You may think of the high school curriculum as similar to a textbook. It is the curriculum that the students use to learn the content and that you use as a guide for your teaching in the classroom. The college course content is designed to align with what the students are completing in their high school course. Many of the college assignments are labeled as homework, and many high school instructors will choose to assign those activities outside of the classroom. However, not all are labeled this way. For example, in this first week of school, there are a couple of items in the college course that are not listed as homework. Review Canvas submission tips and the assignment practice upload should both be handled within the classroom to ensure that students complete them. As we move forward through the week-by-week pacing guide, you will see that the module number and the school week are both labeled at the top of each of these slides. Each slide is designed to represent a week within your school calendar. Each slide has a similar layout. To guide you through that week, there will always be a row for your high school course, which you fully access through your high school course Rhetoric 306 from your Canvas dashboard. And then you will also see the accompanying college course materials that your students should be completing. You also have the ability to view what these assignments look like and whether or not you choose to assign them by looking in Course Materials in Instructor HQ. From your Canvas dashboard, you locate all of your available Canvas courses, including your high school course for Rhetoric 306 and Instructor HQ. From Instructor HQ, you can access all of the college course content in a viewable format. I can visit the table of contents and I can see everything that is available to me here. In college course materials, in the Rhetoric 306 college course content, I am able to see all of the modules from the fall semester. And by clicking on that drop down, I can view all of the high school reading assignments that appear in my high school course, all of the assignments that appear in my high school Canvas course, and the accompanying college assignments. I can click a college assignment to open a viewable version if I would like to see what students are assigned in their college course, and decide how I would like to leverage that assignment with the content I am teaching in my high school course. The fall semester is made up of 8 separate modules, which students will complete throughout the semester before leaving for winter break. A new semester begins in the spring. Those 8 modules are all laid out in the week-by-week pacing calendar. Some modules, like Module 0, will be covered in a single week. Then Module 1 begins in week 1, continues through the 3rd week of school, and then Module 2 begins. So the purpose, again, of the week-by-week pacing guide is to help you stay on pace, to ensure that students are prepared to submit their college assessments by the college assessment due date. You may view the college assessment due dates at any time in college course materials in Instructor HQ. And on the Pacing Resources landing page, you will see information about determining which group your district belongs to based on your first day of school. And then once you figure out which group you belong to, you can look at all of the college due dates for the semester for that group. Group A, Group B, or Group C. You will also see those college assignments highlighted in burnt orange bold in your week-by-week pacing guide. In the fall Rhetoric 306 course, there are 2 essay series. The MC1 and the PE1 are both first drafts, and the MC2 and the PE2 are second drafts, which are revisions of the first. And these series come one after the other. The Mapping and Controversy 1 and 2, and then the Persuasive Essay 1 and 2. You will also see helpful reminders about beginning to introduce upcoming college assignments. Here we see that the first college essay assignment, the MC1, is due in week 6 at the end of Module 4. The second college essay assignment, the Mapping a Controversy revision, or MC2, appears at the end of Module 6 in week 9 of the high school course. Another important detail to keep track of in the week-by-week pacing guide is scheduling of peer reviews and paper conferences, which you will need to build time for during your class day. Notice mention of the peer review first appears in Module 3, Week 5, in preparation for submitting the MC1. Here we see facilitating the MC1 peer review and students uploading their peer review, and then revision activities based on that peer review. Here in Module 6, Week 9, we see the activity conduct paper conferences. This is 2 solid class days. At the end of the paper conferencing, students are submitting that revision assignment. In Module 7, Week 12 of the course calendar, we see references to peer review and uploading the persuasive essay with peer review. The peer review assignment in the high school course is embedded in Canvas and does not need to be completed during class. As the students have already completed this activity once with the MC1, some instructors will choose to have the peer review taking place mostly outside of the classroom, as students are not sitting side by side to conduct this activity. However, if you incorporate reflection activities after the peer review and activities encouraging students to incorporate peer review into their revisions, it is wise to allow classroom time after the peer review sheets have been completed. Module 8, the final module of the fall semester, has students reviewing their feedback on their PE1 and preparing for the revised essay, the PE2. In the final week of the semester, we wrap up Module 8. Week 14, technically week 15 of the semester, as we begin with week 0, is when students finalize, upload, and submit their final essay of the fall semester, the Persuasive Essay Revision with Revision Worksheet. Notice there is space for your planning for the final paper conferences during that final week, after which students revise and submit that final paper. And that is the end of the fall semester, week by week.